And welcome to today's live stream where we'll be working on our super awesome roller coaster, getting everything set up down at the very end of the roller coaster. We're going to be working on supports, caves, and all sorts of other great stuff. So let me move on over here and let's get into it. So of course, let's start out with a quick tour around the roller coaster. So we've gotten quite a bit of progress done, as you can see. We are clearly about halfway done now, finally. Bob the Building Creeper Inspector has, well, destroyed most of this section, and it is, we're definitely going to have to get something going here, but we're definitely going to have to fix that up. It's a bit ridiculous that the Creeper Inspectors have descended upon our land to destroy it and maim it as much as they can. But anyway, let's jump in here and get going here. Silver Fox, thank you so much for resubscribing. I really wish I had a little, a little thing that pops up for resubscriptions, but maybe I'll get that settled. But thank you so much for the support and the continued support. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, let's head on inside the roller coaster station. So here we go. We've got ourselves our lobby all built up and ready to go, looking super awesome. Now this is over here, of course, is where we board the cars, and that's of course the exit area over there. Oh, looks like we got a friend here today. Hello there, buddy. Come on over. Come on over. All right, so let's go into the exit here. Now, we're not chickens, so we're not going to take the chicken exit. Of course not. Of course not. Madness, you enjoyed today's YouTube video? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It took an incredible amount of time to get that all kind of flowed and organized out, but I'm so happy it's done. I'm so happy that we have the final kind of design of the entire roller coaster. That just... Uh-oh. Oh, we broke it. Oh, we broke it. Let's do it again. We hit the car. If you hit the car in a weird angle, it will not work. There we go. There we go. Now we're on our way. Awesome. So let me know, guys, of course, if the music is a little too loud or a little too quiet. I'm trying to drown out the noise outside from my neighbors moving. So definitely let me know. Yes, you didn't miss anything. We just started today. We're just going to do a quick ride on the roller coaster, and then we're going to get right into it. Will I be doing a meetup with other members of the server? I've got something planned. Sometimes it's just hard to organize schedules with everyone, but I do have something planned coming up with 2 members. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we definitely have always some fun things planned on StudTech. And if you guys follow me on the Twitch, not the Twitch, of course you follow me on Twitch, you're watching Twitch, what am I thinking? On Twitter, you've seen some pictures that I posted recently of the, some of the interior work that we're going to be working on in the house. So we've got some really nice kind of flooring designs, we've got some carpet, and even a grandfather clock if you're keen-eyed. If you're keen-eyed and you see him back in the back, there is a beautiful grandfather clock. Now the clock is actually a little bit complicated to make, so we're gonna have to set up a whole furniture factory to make that pretty much, but we're definitely gonna get that going. Ivan, look at all those jellies, all those wonderful jellies. All those wonderful jellies. But look at this, look at the progress up here. Amazing. I love it. So much work, so much work, so much work, so much work, but it's fun. Will I do a spawn... I really can't talk today. No, it's not a thing. Will I be building a spawn shop in StudTech? Yes, I just don't really know what. I've got a lot of ideas. I just don't know which one to do. Scar's Horse Trading Emporium, Scar's Furniture Shop, Scar's Prop Shop. I've got a million things. But I just don't know which one. I just don't know which one you guys would like to see best. I think the Scar's Horse Trading Emporium might be actually pretty funny because we can haggle and stuff like that. Might be kind of cool. Scar's Prop Shop would be all the deco craft and all that good stuff. So I'm not sure yet. No, I haven't got a chance to read the letter. I just got the art right before we started. But I'll definitely read that once I'm finished up here. And this is just about as far as we can go so far on the roller coaster. This is just about as far as we can go. This is, I think, about the end of the powered rails that we have set up and ready to go. So I think we end right here. And this is where it all ends. That's where it all ends, my friends. We still have much work to do, and getting all of our show scenes all built up and ready to go. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed the quick little tour and ride on the Scarland transportation system. We definitely have to work on getting some show scenes built, and that's what I kind of want to get the basics done today. So let's get into it. Let's get our acacia wood ready to rock, and then let's get going. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to work on the end here, because I don't want to work on the big lift hills, because I want to save that for a YouTube video, because that's going to be time-lapse videos. So I want to save that. So we're going to work on all the small intricate areas like this. Awesome. All right, so let's jump up here. There we go. Get up here, and then let's start building out the design across here. Of course, there we go. And then let's work on this section over here. It's been a little while. Oh, there you go. It's been a little while since we worked on the track design, so I'm kind of trying to remember exactly how the track design worked, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I think it was something like this. If you guys see me doing something wrong, you know how to tell me. You know how to correct me. Oops, there we go. So we need to also start to prepare for, there we go. We also need to start to prepare for terraforming, because this land needs to be fancy. This land needs to be quite intricate, and we need to get to that point where we can start to, get all the redstone stuff all covered up and out of the way. There we go. And then let me sneak on down here. There we go. Come around the back, and there we go. Get that all settled. And there we go. I think we've got a good pattern built up here. I think this will look great. And then let's see. Let me go over here. Awesome. There we go. Is that right? I think that's right. It's been a while since I worked on this section like this, so I'm trying to remember the exact kind of flow of the pattern, and I think this is close. It's not 100% yet. We haven't gotten to 100%. We might actually have to go and look at what we've done prior, because I'm still trying to remember how it all went. Seriously, I checked before I started. Like, I was like, okay, that's how it all went. And I can't even remember. I think it's something like that. I think that's what we did. We had a half slab that kind of covered up this rail all across here. And then on the back side over here, we did something like this. But I really do want to actually just check. Let's just check just to make sure, and then we will know for sure exactly how it all went. And hello there, Bob. How are you? Doing good? Great. See ya. But how's everyone's day going today? Any fun plans planned for the weekend, or a lazy weekend, or anything along those lines? Definitely let me know. For myself, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I say that every week. All I know is I'm going to stream. That's my plan. That's what I always know I'm going to do. I'm going to stream, and then who knows what comes after that. Well, that's what we've been trying to figure out, Luke, in today's Scarland video. We're trying to figure out if we should do like a wizard's tower, a ranch house, something along those lines for our next project in Scarland. So we haven't quite decided yet. I'm still trying to kind of plan it out. So I got some ideas. I do know for sure that once we kind of get farther into Departed, I think I'm going to take that into more of a streaming. I think this series lends itself more to streaming. I am having fun making the YouTube videos, but I do think that the series is more of a streaming-friendly series. Okay, all right, here we go, guys. You got to help me remind me this, okay? So what did we do here? We did stair, half slab. Okay, that's actually stair, half slab, stair, half slab. It's actually a full block, but anyway. And then what did we do over here? Okay, 2 half slabs. All right, beautiful. That's how we did it. And let's get back to work then. Hey, LukeTubePlies. Well, welcome to Twitch. I'm so happy you've come over. There's 2 options on Twitch for being notified when a streamer goes live, of course. You can follow. It's similar to to YouTube's subscribe feature. Now, the subscribe feature within Twitch is actually a way of supporting the streamer financially, and then you get some benefits and things like that with it. So following is similar to YouTube, and then subscribing is something that helps the streamer and things along those lines. I like the new Approaching Nirvana songs. They're pretty good. And how can you go wrong with a song called The Pizza Song? You can't really go wrong, my friends. You can't go really wrong. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I'm thinking right now. I'm like visualizing how the roller coaster will go, and I think it'll be pretty cool through here. It'll be like tight, you know, there'll be like a lot of like tracks, you know, swirling about, as you can see above here. All the dirt is scaffolding, so the scaffolding is you know, a way of just getting up there. Once we're done, you know, getting all the design and supports built, we won't need the scaffolding anymore, so we'll get rid of that. What do I think of the new features hinted at 1.9? I'm excited. I'm ready for action. I'm ready for it. I like the idea of a combat update. I feel like it's something that I've been asking for. It's not the exact thing I've been asking for, but it's a gameplay feature, which is something that is important to keep Minecraft going and you know, keep people interested in it, as long as, you know, we keep the, you know, new gameplay features, stuff like that coming. Of course, we have mod packs for that all and good stuff, but, it's important to keep those new gameplay features coming. That's what keeps a lot of people coming back to Minecraft. Features in general for 1.1. Is it 1.9? Yes, it's 1.9. I think I'm pretty excited about all the different arrow options, so that we can. What am I doing? Let me work over here. So I'm pretty excited about getting all those different arrows and stuff like that. I'm pretty excited about that. But I am hoping for some new blocks, as always, you know, new building blocks, new things that we can use for building and taking design to the next level, because that's what we love to do around here. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for. Some new blocks. New blocks. And I would love my crossbow. Please, can we have a crossbow? Please, a crossbow. We talked about that. My whole theory behind a crossbow and how it could be like a short range weapon. The bow would be the long range weapon. We want that. I want that. I want that, Mojang. Yeah, I want that. I feel like we're gonna have to go back over and figure out how we did this section now. There we go. I remembered. We didn't even have to go back. We didn't even have to go and look. I actually remembered, which is amazing. I would like my a cookie. Oh, that's what we should do. That's what our next emote should be. Every time I succeed at something, like really, really like easy, Scar cookie. That's right. The Scar cookie emote. Here you go, Scar. That would be hilarious. All right, there we go. And then bring this into the station like so. Let's actually loop this across. Let's actually loop. Oh my. We'll work on that a little bit later. We'll fix that up. There we go. If I could get that on there, it would be really nice. There we go. Have I seen the picture from Jeb or one of the developers, and he's working on a new dungeon? Oh, awesome. Yes, I know they've been working on some new like scoring features, like with like the wither and like more like, you know, health detectors and stuff, so you know if like you're doing damage and stuff. But I didn't know that they're working on new dungeons. If that's the case, that would be really cool. The sad thing is, like everyone knows, Scarland has never found a village. We've never found a village within Scarland. We've never found even a well. We've never even found a well. Coda, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Cue the announcement. Come on, Twitch alerts. Come on, Twitch alert. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's almost on. Hold on. It'll show up. It'll show up. Let's get some subscriber hype. because the Twitch alert should come on in just 1 second. If it doesn't, I'll be really sad. It should show up. It's probably queued. Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, and enjoy your jelly emotes and your chat badge and all sorts of other great stuff. And I really do appreciate the support. And yeah, so enjoy those jelly emotes. All right, so let's work on this section over here. There we go. Because how everybody loves the jelly emotes. Everybody loves jelly emotes. There we go. And why is that block not wanting to work out? Let's just do something like that for now. Storm J, well, welcome from YouTube. I appreciate you coming on over. All right, so now we're gonna have to figure out how to actually cut into the hill here. So we're gonna have to figure that out. So that's a thing. So that is a thing. Scar just likes to be a captain. Well, I can't wait to make an airship. I'm saving that project for something special. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but I want to do an airship, and that is the USS Good Times. So wherever we decide to build the airship, I'm not sure which series, if it's going to be survival, if it's going to be creative, if it's going to be on Scarland. But I definitely want to build an airship, and that's the USS Good Times. No village Scar salt. Yes, so much salt is from Scar because he has never had a village in Scarland. The salt is real. The salt is real. Oh man. If I had a village, I'd be very happy, really. Like, I love villages. That's probably why on all of my modded series, I always gravitate towards the village, like setting up there, because I'm always like, oh, a village, so cool. I've always wanted a village. I've always wanted a village. Now, why is this part not working? It should continue just like this section. Huh, I don't know. We'll work on that in a second. There we go. Clean that all up. Make that all nice and nice looking. There we go. Bring that down, of course. Awesome. There we go. That's looking good. There we go. We'll kind of refine it a little bit more, giving it the nice curve, but we'll definitely get there pretty soon. Definitely. I think this one needs to go here. There we go. And then that one goes down below. Awesome. There we go. And let's jump on over here. And then this one goes right there. There we go. Clean this up. Nice. Oh, hello there, good sir. How are you? Oh, you're not hostile? Oh my, that zombie is decked out in a full set of iron. Wow, that's actually kind of rare to see. Full-on zombie iron armor. I don't even want to hurt you. Oh, hello, Bob. Hello, go away. No. Oh, so many Bobs. Oh my. Oh my gosh, there's like a Bob nest down there. A Bob nest of creeper inspectors. Let's not go and play with the creeper inspectors today. Let's not do that, because that is something we don't want to do. Not at all. Not at all. Why is that not lining up appropriately? Maybe it's this one's off. I think that's the case. I think it should be like this. Well, we can always work on that, refine it as we work our way down. It doesn't have to be perfect right off the bat. We can always continue to kind of refine it as we go. There we go. Nice. And then get that piece all the way down there. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, I think this section just needs to come up just a little bit. I don't know why that part is odd right there. I guess we could go back and look, but for the most part, I think it should be something like this. And then this one would go like that. Let me cut this one out. Let me put this one over here. Yeah, it should be something like that. I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect right off the bat. We can always work on refining that to make it perfect eventually. There we go. A beach house, definitely appealing. Ah, yes. Yeah, didn't we talk about that in a previous stream? It would be cool to do like a surfing house or something along those lines. Like a surfer lives there. I think that would be pretty cool. Wow, this spider's gonna get all hostile. It's becoming nighttime. Yep. They're all hostile. They're turning on me. They're turning on me. They're turning on me. Well, I struggle to figure out how to make this very simple pattern. Such a simple pattern, and I'm literally struggling with it. Boom, that should be right. Keep an eye out, my friends. Keep an eye out for any bobs. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. All right, we're gonna sleep the night away because I don't trust the creepers down here. I don't trust the creepers, so we're on our way. We're gonna go sleep this night away. So how is the followers should be working? I can see the new followers, but let me do a double check. Let me do a double check here. Let me make sure. Yeah, everything is should be working fine. Let me know how the 60 FPS is working out. See if you guys know any difference. You know, if you can see any, you know, a little bit better quality, or if it's hindering the quality of the stream. Definitely let me know if we can, you know, I'm always working to improve the stream. Always looking to see if I can, you know, fiddle with some settings here or there to try to make the stream, you know, a little bit nicer. But definitely let me know if you guys like the 60 FPS or not. There we go. Close our gate and sleep this night away. Voting is still open for what? Oh, jeez. Well, let's see. There's no like cooking with wells or any options like that wells on there. Very disappointing. $60 FPS is OP. How long have I had the neuromuscular disease? I have, I got it when I was 16. It's been a while. Yeah, well, I'm kind of at the whim of Twitch alerts working. I'm keeping an eye on the screen, and it should be working. I refreshed the page, and there's no like warnings or anything, so there's on all indications it should be working. So I'm not sure what Twitch alerts is doing. Twitch alerts is what has the follower and subscriber notifications. Backup wise, I have Moodbot going just in case I miss any new subscribers. So I do have that as a backup, and of course I don't have any more House Labs. We're going back to the tent. We're going back to the tent. But yeah, let me do a double check here on Twitch alerts one more time. Let me do a refresh. Okay. I don't know. I sent out a test. It might just be that they're having some technical difficulties, but we'll definitely. LukeTube plays. I actually saw your follower message go up at the beginning of the stream, so it still might be working. But I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna have to tap in, my friends. We're gonna have to tap into the good stuff. We're getting into the good stuff. We're getting into the good stuff. Getting into the good stuff here. Oh, I'm gonna have to restock this. Oh, I'm gonna have to restock. I'm gonna have to restock that later. And you know what? I kind of feel like I need to bring a bed with me. Let's bring a bed with us. Oh, if only we had sleeping bags in normal Minecraft and a hang glider. Can I have a hang glider, please? Please, please, can I have a hang glider? Can I have a hang glider? That would be amazing if we had a hang glider in Minecraft. Oh, that'd be so awesome. Oh, yeah, I heard about that on the Reddits. You will not be able to block anymore in Minecraft. But here's the thing. When I learned how to play Minecraft, there was no blocking, so I never blocked. Like when I had the sword, I never do that. Just because when I learned how to play Minecraft, that wasn't a feature, and for some reason, I just never got in the habit of using it. And for the longest time, oh, it actually looks like the follower alert should be working good. For the longest time, that feature was broken, and I always just assumed it never was fixed. So I have no real like sadness that they're not adding or they're taking blocking out. Dinnerbone did say something about dual wielding. What was that about? Could you seriously dual wield swords? Because that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Kind of feel like I'm playing Call of Duty again. Never was a big fan of the dual wielding. Never was a big fan in the COD days. Usually like, you know, a single weapon. Preferred weapon always was a single fire. I loved a good single fire rifle. Loved it. Because it was always high damage. You had to be quick, accurate, and that's one of the things I was good at was putting a lot of shots out down range quick with it. I loved it. I love the M14. Such a great gun. They nerfed it so badly in Advanced Warfighter, that was half the reason why I stopped playing it. Modern Warfare 3 M14 was like one of the best guns. One of the worst games, but one of the best guns. Yeah, but didn't he say that there? Didn't Dinnerbone say, Ivan, that there was no shields actually? That was that slot that that people thought was a shield was for something else. I forgot what he said it was, but I think that is not a thing. I don't think shields are. Your hat is gone, Scar? No, my creeper hat's back there. My creeper hat's back there. I can see it. Oh, hello! Look at you in your fancy pants. Aren't you a beautiful little skeleton? Or you're not a skeleton. You're a zombie. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, we've got ourselves a mob farm. Oh, you guys always wanted me to build a mob farm. Well, there you go. I did it. I did it. Oh, I'm a man of the people. I am. I'm a man of the people. I did it. Finally, the mob farm is complete. Mob farm is complete. Hey, C Brown, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that notification hopefully coming up in just a second. I think Twitch alerts might be a little bit backed up today with alerts and stuff. So thank you so much for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy your jelly emotes and of course all of the chat badge and all that other good stuff. But let's get some sub hype. I thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the stream. There we go. Let's grab that XP. There we go. Let's see. Let's start working this piece down here. Oops. Come on. Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing. Oh, the jelly emotes. Oh, the jelly emotes for days. The jelly emotes for days. I love it. I love it. There we go. Let's see about making these come in a little nicer. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that. Oh, I got to show you guys my keyboard after this. So I worked out some of the kinks. So I wanted to show you. Remind me at the end of this stream that we got to show you the keyboard because it's amazing. I'm sorry that you guys can hear a little bit in the videos. I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case, but on the other hand, it lights up and does fancy things. So hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. I definitely want to like readjust eventually some of the like the Scarlog stuff so that you know, maybe you guys could see it like if it was like blinking in the distance. I think that would be really cool. There we go. Almost up here. We almost got this settled to start looking good. Just take a little bit more refinement to get the right pattern that we want. But I think we're actually getting there. I think we're actually getting there. That zombie felt bad for interrupting the stream, so he gave me a carrot. True story. We need to dig down here a little bit. All this work for an area that you're never gonna see. But it's important. It's important. It's always important to add those extra details. You may not always see them, but you always detect them when they're not there. Always detect the details when they're not in place. When those details aren't in place, there's even if like you don't even like right off the bat know what's missing, you can always guess like something missing. I don't know exactly what. Don't know exactly what. But then you always can detect those small details, you know, missing in a particular build or something along those lines. But look at that. We're starting to get there. We got a couple more blocks here to place. There we go. Place that one right. Let's see if we can get that loaded up. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good little block. Good little block. So down here where we're working, this is actually the cave that I was talking about that we're going to be working on. So in this area, we're going to have, you know, low ceilings with a lot of high detail stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. There we go. Star Wars command, my favorite command of all commands. What do we have? New Star Wars movie comes out in 201 days, 21 hours, 49 minutes, and you guessed it, 13 seconds. So that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. Very much looking forward to that. So much hype. Haha, look at that. That is looking super fancy. That is looking super fancy. And I'm liking it, liking it, liking it. All right, so let's start working on this area over here a little bit. So we're gonna need to chop out this section over here. And didn't we put a bed in our inventory? I think we did, so that's gonna be very useful in just a moment. There we go. Oh yeah, we're never gonna be able to sleep with the mob farm next to us. There we go. So how's everybody in the chat doing right now? How are you guys all doing? What is going on in the chat? I was neglecting it for the last minute or two, getting everything set up over here. There we go. What is going on? Oh, a sneaky spider. I'm dealing with that spider, and then a sneaky spider comes up from behind. Isn't that always the case? Those spiders always sneaking about. Not as bad as snakes. Not as bad as snakes. Oh, I'm so sorry, Fern. So sorry. I don't like breaking those. I don't like breaking those because they're rare. It takes me so long to go and get new ones. It's like, I don't want to break you. Everything's going well in the chat? Well, that's good. I'm glad. Poor spider. Yeah, well, you know, the spider shouldn't have come up from behind, you know? It's just a... Hello. How are you doing? Doing good over there? Inspecting the rails, keeping everything up to date, keeping all the passengers safe? Well, I appreciate that. I don't want any... Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. All right, reposition. Reposition for attack. Repositioning. Going in for attack. Ah, there we go. Always take a creeper on your own terms. Don't engage him on his own terms. Nope, nope, no. So the question at this point is, do we want to actually do the fancy track through here? Yeah, let's do the fancy track through. I was thinking for a second, do we want to make this really tight through the cave and make it, you know, like kind of claustrophobic, you know, you're going through a tight cave instead of having these extra walkways along the sides. But I think actually having the walkways along the sides will actually be of a benefit. It'll actually be a nicer design. All right, so question is to you. What game are you guys looking forward to besides 1.9? Which games are you guys looking forward to this coming? I always call it gaming season because when September, October, November rolls around, that's when all the best games of the year generally come out. What are you guys looking forward to this year? Anything in particular that you guys are like, oh, I just can't wait to play? And I don't like this actually. Don't like that. I'm gonna readjust this. I'm gonna go a boom, bada bam, bada bam. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Something like that. Instead, give ourselves just a little bit of breathing room in case we're walking the track. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, like what are you guys looking forward to? Yes, Batman Arkham Knight. I am definitely streaming that series on Twitch. That is a series that we're going to stream. I decided against streaming The Witcher because there was, you know, some language and some things that I didn't feel like was appropriate for my stream. But Batman Arkham is definitely something we're going to be streaming. So definitely look forward to that. I'm really looking forward to playing that on Twitch. But for the, you know, coming up gaming season, I'm looking forward to Star Wars Battlefront 3. Well, it's actually just Battlefront, but it's the third one in my book because the prior two were so awesome. I loved every minute of those games. So I'm really looking forward to that. I really hope they do it well. Just please, DICE. Like, I love you, man. I love you, DICE. You're so great. You're Swedish. I have some Swedish in me, so we're kind of like brothers. So please, like, just don't fail. Please, don't fail. Don't fail Scar. It would be so sad if you failed him. But anyway, that's what I'm looking forward to. Let me know what you guys... Oh, The Division. Sad face. When is that game ever going to get released? Seriously, they announced that so long ago. And it looks so awesome, too. So long. So long we've been waiting for The Division. So long. See, that's the game like I like to play with my friends on the PS. Well, I guess it's 4 now, but PS3 in the past. And we haven't had any of those types of games in a long time, so super sad that it's still not coming out. Yeah, you can play as a Jedi in Battlefront. Well, you could in Battlefront 2, as long as you... I forgot how it actually worked, score or something along those lines. But there are some way of like being Han Solo or something in the game if you're doing well and stuff along those lines. And we failed. Scar fail. Yep, that's a thing. Scar just failed. Boom, there we go. Looking good. You know, once in a while you gotta make a fail. Makes it feel alive. That's what people who fail a lot say. And I fail a lot. Oh! Oh! Ah, Bob. Look what you've done again. This is why we can't have nice things. Ah. Oh, so many Bob emblems, and that is why I made that emblem. I spent a week trying to make that thing, and that's why we did it. Oh, man. Lots of Bob emblems. There we go. Oh, Bob, you just love doing that to me, don't you? You just love tormenting me. Well, he didn't do a lot of damage, so that's a good thing. Oh, Scar failed, but he caught it at the last second. Oh, sweet. Nice. Chainmail helmet. I don't know. Is that like Bob, like really sad? Like, I'm so sorry, Scar, for blowing up your roller coaster. Here's a chainmail helmet. Well, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. I knew you had a nice heart. I'm making you guys dizzy. I know it. I'm sorry. Oh, I keep forgetting to talk about why I named the shovel the Matterhorn. So, the Matterhorn is at Disneyland. The giant snow-capped mountain in Disneyland. It was built in 58. It's 1958. Part of when they added the submarine lagoon. They added the monorail, and of course, to top it all off, they added a giant snow-capped mountain with a roller coaster built within it. Now, the Matterhorn was really a first in so many ways for roller coasters. It was the first tubular steel roller coaster. So when we think of roller coasters today, when we I miss there's a Scar fail. I don't see. Oh, hey-o. So when we think of roller coasters of today, we think of, there's wood roller coasters, there's steel roller coasters. Is this not gonna? We'll work on that a little bit later. We think of, steel or wood roller coasters. The Matterhorn was really the first of its kind, being a steel roller coaster, and especially a roller coaster built with a theme, built around something. There was just, at that time, there was just absolutely nothing like it. The steel roller coaster zipping through a mountain, and the only point of reference anyone really had to a roller coaster was a giant wood roller coaster, something you would see like at Coney Island, the Cyclone, something along those lines. Having something like the Matterhorn was a big deal. So that's why I felt like it was an appropriate thing to kind of pay respects to, if you will. The name that, there we go. So the Matterhorn actually just reopened. So this is going to be tricky again, figuring out how to make that work properly. So it just reopened from its refurbishment, where it got a new animatronic abominable snowman and some other little things. There we go. There we go. I'm going to fix this. This is a little bit hokey. That's a little hokey dokey. Let's see if we can work on that. There we go. That looks nice. Wouldn't it be great if the track went through a waterfall? Haha, that would be. Hey, Statipath, we'll see you later. Have a good day. Have fun at IKEA. I'm not a big fan of going to IKEA on a weekend. So brave the crowds, my friend. Brave the crowds. Brave the crowds. So we're gonna have to redo this area a little bit. This is one of my favorite landscaped areas of Scarland, was this little section right here with the waterfall and stuff. So we're gonna have to try to fix this up because we need this little extra room over here. Norway versus Sweden. Well, I mean, I gotta go with Sweden. That's my grandma and everything, Gotta go with that. I didn't know it was a competition. All right, there we go, and bring that up there like that. Looking good, looking good. We just need to enclose that. And let's do a quick track walk here, see how everything is looking. Walk the track. Okay, this is that area that's a little funny. This is a little bit funny, so let's fix her up. How do you want to work? How do you want to go? How about something like this? I know there's a way of connecting these. They're just not wanting to connect. So I'm going to go cheap and Scar fail that for now. Wait, that should connect, right? There it goes. Oh, but it's not connected right there, but it's connected to the piece. We want this right there. All right, readjust this whole area. Let's fix this whole thing up here. Okay, back it up here. Let's figure this out. Boom and bam. And then we'll go like that, like that. And when we cut in here, excuse me, zombie, I've got no time for you. I'm doing designs. We're talking about the Matterhorn. There we go. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go like that. Problem solved. Problem solved. We're just gonna go like that. Awesome. Let's sleep this net away. Let's see here. Do I watch Castle or Once Upon a Time? I like Once Upon a Time. I watch Once Upon a Time. Oh, excuse me, zombie. We talked about this. You need to leave me alone. I don't watch Castle. I've never watched that. There we go. There we go. I mean, it's a Disney show. Of course I watched it. Of course. There we go. And then let's dig out a hole right here. His sword lights mobs on fire? Oh, yes, it does. It's the You Got Scarred sword. It's unfortunately nearing its end of its life, so that we're going to need to find a new sword soon, unfortunately. So it's kind of sad, but we're going to have to start to look for something new soon. All right, that looks good. Let's cut this piece off just a little bit. Boom and bam bam, and looking good, looking good, looking good. Do I still make houses? Well, yes, I do, and you're in luck because, oh, they're back. They're back. We have 2 houses being planned right now. We have the S'mores house, which is, oh gosh, we have 3 of them now. So I have 2 houses actually being planned. We're going to be starting the S'more house within 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks. So we need to have like a countdown on Twitch. Countdown to the S'more house, which I'm really excited about. I just want to get a little bit farther in this, and then get the Departed series more set, you know, kind of set in its ways. And then it's the S'more house. This area could use a little bit of something. I'm not exactly sure what yet. The whole like loop down needs just a little bit. All right, so let's count this out from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we run this pillar across here. This one runs from there, and then that looks good. Okay, and then we grab out this and we fill this in here. There we go. Am I planning on any Minecraft events where we can join you? Well, kind of like events, like maybe joining up on a server. We've done that. We do that sometimes on Twitch when we wrap up Twitch stream. We usually sometimes we'll jump onto like a server or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure which gaming events I will be attending this year, so definitely let me know, guys. If like what events you guys are planning on attending. Are you going to be going to PAX, E3, TwitchCon, any of those things? Definitely let me know, so I know that you know there might be some of you guys there to meet, and it'll probably make it more likely that I would want to attend. So definitely let me know if there is any like events that you guys are planning on attending. Or would like me to attend. So definitely let me know. And you can also just send me a Twitch message or tweet it at me on Twitter. All right, so let's head back up here, and we need to get a few more supplies to kind of clean up our cave. It's a little bit hokey right now, so let's head back in here and let's close up our hatch. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna make this chest an entire mess. It's gonna be a big mess. There we go. Scar, do you like pizza? Funcraft asks. Of course, I love pizza. Pizza's life. Pizza is what fuels life. Unfortunately, I can't really eat it too well anymore, like we've talked about before, but I still love a pizza. It's so awesome. So wonderful. Okay, anyway, I'm getting all stuck on pizza and everything. We have work to do. We've got work to do. We need to focus on things. There we go. We need to grab a little bit of andesite. Looking nice, looking wonderful. Here we go. We need to grab lots of smooth stone. So yeah, let me know what things you guys plan on attending. I'll keep an eye on the chat here. Oh, I'm definitely gonna make a shrine for the You Got Scarred sword. Hey, where'd my stack go? It just flew in between the cracks. Like a cookie next to the refrigerator. Just flew between the refrigerator, never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. There we go. Yeah, so a lot of the tools that I've named, I have actually saved so that I can, make the shrine that we've talked about in the past. Minecon, I wish I could go to Minecon, but unfortunately, anything that I have to drive, that I can't drive to is out of the question because I can't fly. So, no Minecon. If airlines allowed you to have oxygen cylinders, I'd be everywhere. You just fly in and going places and doing all sorts of cool things, but unfortunately that's not a thing. So unfortunately can't do that. And we are off. Your creeper hat is creeping me out. Oh, he likes to stay back there. He keeps an eye on everybody. Makes sure that everybody's all up to code and ready to go. Those creeper inspectors are always up to no good. Storm, well, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully you have a good day. Do I like the Walking Dead series? Dark Dan, I think is your name. I'm sorry, I missed it. It went by a little bit quick. Yeah, I do like the Walking Dead series, actually. I do like it quite a bit. There we go. I have not seen the current season, so no spoilers, please. No spoilers. No spoilers. All right. Wait a second. Wouldn't it be cool to actually have this open? Ooh. Okay. All right. Everybody, here we go. We have some decisions to make here. Okay? Let's make some decisions. Decision time with Scar. All right. So choice A would be to enclose this to how it was prior. So, we would have the rock wall built back up, looking all super awesome and everything. Choice B now would be to incorporate having this open so that the roller coaster, when it goes across here, you can kind of get a glimpse of Mount Scar, the waterfall, all that stuff. So what is your guys' opinion? Should we keep it open, B, or enclose it, A? So definitely let me know. I kind of like it like this. This looks cool, but I don't know. Give me some opinions. Let me hear what you guys have to say. So let me just kind of work on carving this up a little bit so that we can prepare for whatever we choose. Whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to at least back everything up at least another block here. There we go. That looks good. Oh, that's a lot of bees. That is a lot of bees. That is a lot of bees. Okay, you guys clearly want this to be open. And that's right. Right. B was open, right? I think so. A lot of, I was just kind of like, woo. Okay. All right. B it is. Look at those zombies. B it is. I love it. I love it. That is a lot of bees. Not bees in the way of buzzing bees, no. I like it. I like it. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's do it. So creative and so awesome. Looking good, looking good. So now we just need to start closing this. So I'm just trying to figure out where the best part would be to start to make a cave. So that's kind of the question here is, where do we make how do you make a cave? How do you just make a cave out of scratch? It's like making cookies out of scratch. Just trying to figure out how to make them. So make sure you guys at the end of the stream, if you have some time, definitely let me know how the quality of the stream was, because we did change a couple settings beforehand. Oh, hello, good sir. How are you? Ready to die? Yes, sirree. So definitely let me know how you guys like the quality of the stream today. If you even saw any improvement in quality, if you're you're watching, most likely if you're on a phone, a mobile device of some kind, you might not notice a difference. If you're on a PC with a decent internet connection, you may have noticed a difference. So that's where I'm kind of just trying to gauge to see if you guys noticed any increase in quality or not. But just trying to make the stream a better place always. So I'm rocking this. So I'm trying to decide. So do we want to stream in 60 FPS or do we want to stream in 1080? That's the question. Streaming still at both those settings can be a little bit finicky. So it's kind of like at this point, you kind of have to decide which one you want. You can't really do both. You can record, of course, in both, but streaming not so much. I'm liking it so far. I'm glad we chose to open. I think this is gonna be a really cool view. Oh, what, you just hit me and you're just gonna leave now? Just gonna leave, huh? Just gonna leave. Oh, what enchantments? Good. I have on my You Got Scarred sword, we've got sharpness, looting, knockback, fire aspect, and of course, unbreaking. This sword is very, very, very old. I got this sword sometime around the tree farm build. So this sword is from all the way back in 2012. The enchanting system was much different when this was made, and then they revamped it, and then they revamped it again. So things have changed a lot since I got that sword. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Look at how cool this is going to be. When you kind of whip through here, you get a view of Mount Scar and then zip up the little thing right here. Oh, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be absolutely amazing. I love it. Okay, back to work. Back to work. That's not right. That's not right. There we go. There we go. Awesome. So what we're going to be working on here is just trying to get this curve to work across here. Hey, Jack, what's up? How are you today? How are you today? There we go. I think that's a good pattern for the cave through here. There we go. You know what I want to see after the stream? I want to see the fishing cabin again. It's been about a year since we worked on that project. I kind of want to see it again, you know? I just want to see what it looks like. So right here, just making a little variety of the shapes so it's not just one giant, cylinder that you go through. Have a little bit of variety to the design. Am I ready for the new Star Wars movie? Of course I'm ready for the new, Star Wars movie. Very, very excited about it. This world is all natural vanilla. All natural organic vanilla made from your very own Scar cows. Looking good. All right, this will be nice. Just want to kind of work on this section over here. And then we can kind of base the rest of the cave on this. We can kind of use it as a template. How many backups do I have on Scarland? Not as many as I used to, I'll tell you that. When I used to play on a Mac, Mac had an excellent feature called Time Machine. So if you ever had any trouble, of course, you could always go back in time with your time machine. So you're just gonna hit me, and then you're just gonna take off. Yeah, there they go. There they go. They hit me in the back, and then they take off. Which was an amazing feature because you never really had to worry about backups. But now that I'm on a PC, I got to more regularly remember to back it up, of course. Back it up via cloud and then back up via some thumbsticks and then external drives. You know, just backups pretty much for everything, you know. Scarland's just always a priority to make sure I always have, you know, an up-to-date copy, if you will, on something other than the computer. But yeah, Macs were awesome in that way. Seriously, you hit me in the back and then you take off. I have never seen zombies do this. You know, there they go. They're taking off again. Has anyone ever seen a zombie just hit you and then just leave? Usually, you know, they want to finish the job. You are not very good zombies. I'm going to have to say that, and I'm sorry, but it's true. Dude, I like Star Trek. I love Star Trek. I actually have been in the past, actually in the past I was a much bigger Star Wars fan, and then in recent years, got really into Star Trek, especially when I was really sick and I wasn't able to like do anything for a long time when I was on a ventilator. I watched every Star Trek series, like every Star Trek series. Actually, I can't say every because I have rarely seen any of the episodes of the original series. I've seen everything else, Next Gen, multiple times, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, just the plain old Enterprise series, which was okay. I thought it was all right. It wasn't Next Gen, of course, but it was still okay. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Star Trek. But I am really excited for the rebirth of Star Wars. Very excited for the rebirth. So you're gonna hit me too, and then just go on your way with your fancy yellow suit. I love that suit. That suit was quite nice, actually. All right, let's see what we can do about getting this all set up and ready to rock. I think this will be fun. Do you guys think this will be fun to kind of like, when you're on the ride, you kind of roll through here and see out into the cave out there? Jack's back. Jack is back. Jack's back in the house. There we go. And I'll put this along there. And then we work on adding this section across here. There we go. Awesome. Oh, we're out of smooth stone. All right, we're back. We're heading back. Heading back to get ourselves some smooth stone. Do I prefer the original series? Yes, I actually do prefer the original series. But you know what? I didn't mind the Clone Wars and all those different, you know, the prequels. I mean, maybe they weren't up to the same standard. They didn't have maybe the same feel as the original Star Wars movies, but they were okay. I mean, they were okay. I think sometimes people kind of pile on them just to kind of because it's the cool thing to do. Yeah, they had their flaws, but they were still okay movies. They were okay movies. They just maybe weren't quite up to the standards of the previous movie, but I feel like the next series is going to be absolutely amazing. Very confident. Danny, I will be probably streaming for, I don't know, maybe another 45 minutes or so. Continue to kind of roll through here. We're making some really good progress on our cave, so I'm happy about that. There we go. We're going to stop here for a quick second here, and I'm just going to leave my zombie meat over here and my seeds. There we go. And let's have ourselves a little steak. What is the meaning of life? Jelly is the meaning of life. There we go. Have ourselves a little steak. Awesome. And then move this over here, move that over there. Oop, there it is. I'm just gonna drop off, let's see if I can find my little slot here. There we go. I'm just gonna drop off all these supplies for now because we won't need these at the moment. There we go, put that all in there for now. There we go. And we'll get this, all of our smooth stone loaded up and ready to rock. There we go. Awesome, all right, we're on our way. Uh-oh. Gaming Pros got a really great comment. So would you pick Call of Duty Ghosts or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I would pick Modern Warfare 3. Now I'll tell you why. Modern Warfare 3 was my least favorite Call of Duty at the time. Now, it changed for me when they added 2v2s. Now, 2v2s were so much fun. My friend and I on 2v2s, we went 90. I personally went 94 wins in a row. He went up into the 115 or something. And then we lost. We lost it. I was so close to 100 wins in a row. We were good at it. It was really fun. 2v2s were some of the most fun I ever had in Call of Duty. Even though Modern Warfare 3 might not have been the best Call of Duty, that game mode was my ultimate favorite game mode. We were so tactical. So tactical. It was so much fun. Hey, Steve, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you have a good night. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming out. I always appreciate it, and seeing you is always nice. And yeah, so 2v2s and Modern Warfare 3, I have to give it to Modern Warfare 3 because of that. Ghost was just, I don't know, there's nothing in that game that appealed to me. And I'm a big Call of Duty fan. I love Call of Duty, good stuff all around. But that game was just, ugh. Do a tutorial on how to make a Minecraft texture pack. I don't think that would be I wouldn't do a good job on it. I barely know how to do it myself. So I'm sure there's probably some good tutorials out there by now. When I started, there was nothing. All I knew was that Stud Muffin told me that you can take it into Photoshop and edit textures, and I'm like, wait, what? I was like, wait, that's a thing? And then that was pretty much, then I just kind of learned it from there. I think he told that to me playing Call of Duty. That's the thing. Okay, there we go. Awesome. We're gonna add more details, so don't worry, my friends. This area may look boring and bland and all that stuff, but we're gonna add maybe some water. We're gonna add some decorative features with some other types of rock and all sorts of other good stuff. So stay tuned from that, because eventually we'll get to that. And it'll look good. I'm going to leave this space up here so that when we do add a little bit more detail block, we can place it up there. Am I planning on playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3? Yeah, I always get the Call of Duties. I don't play Call of Duty as much as I once did, but I still enjoy playing it once in a while. I'm way more into Battlefield these days. I originally was a big Battlefield player, but got kind of burnt out with Battlefield after Battlefield 2 on the PC. I didn't play much of the Bad Companies or any of those because I was just kind of burnt out after playing Battlefield on the PC for so long. And then I kind of gravitated towards Call of Duty for some time. And now I'm kind of working my way back to Battlefield. I'm working my way back with Battlefield 3 and then 4. I'm actually probably a little bit better player on Battlefield than I am in Call of Duty, but I love them both. I love a good FPS. They can be incredibly frustrating, but they also can be very fun. It also cures my slight competitive nature of wanting to play something that has a competitive nature. You know, I was a competitive swimmer for my entire life, so having something like that is always kind of fun. There we go. Should you play Geometry Dash? I don't know what Geometry Dash is. I don't know. But you know, like I always say, guys, if there is a game you guys would like me to play, definitely let me know on Twitter. Definitely send me a message on Twitter and be like, hey, Scar, I would love to see you play, you know, Sock Monkey Experience, where you take care of a sock monkey. If you don't know what a sock monkey is, they're delightful, monkeys made of socks that you give a kid. I still have my sock monkey. So if you want to play taking care of your sock monkey game, or I'm just making that up, but you know, if you see any particular game you want me to play, definitely let me know, because I'm always looking for a new game to play for our Random Sunday series, which we're working on the Dig or Die series right now, which is super fun. But always let me know if there's something you see on Steam or something along those lines. You're like, oh, Scar, I'd love to see you play it. I would love you to let me know. GTA, GTA, and GTA. I would love to do a little GTA stream. I would love to do it. I don't have GTA for the PC, but I do have it for the PS3. I would love to actually get my brother involved, but I don't know if I could arrange that or not. But it would be amazing. I could see what I could do. I could see. Let's see if someday we can get him, arranged and get him arranged out, and then get him, going. That would be really fun. Geometry Dash is online. You need to jump over obstacles. Okay, use your mouse space bar to jump. Okay. I'm awful at those games, but it might be fun. Might be fun. I'm going to do this section a little more open. So when you're actually making the turn through here, this side's a little bit open. We might be able to do maybe a small show scene right here, and then have this section over here a little tighter to the track. Good times with sock monkeys. I love sock monkeys. My mom has made a million sock monkeys for like friends and family, and they're always so awesome. They always have so much personality to them. So much personality to a sock monkey. It's because they're made of a sock, they're real kind of like organic and stuff. The Last of Us, I have The Last of Us, and I've not finished it. I need to finish it. It's fun. But yeah, I do want to do more other games on Twitch. Other games that we like to play too. We mainly just play Minecraft, which is good, and I'm not going to not do that. But I would like to add more games to our repertoire. Please play League of Legends. Oh my god, I would be awful at that. I'd be awful at that. Oh, I'd be awful, which may be funny for some, I suppose, but I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. It is free, I heard. It is free. These crates are going to be in my way. Should I show you guys a picture of my sock monkey on the Twitters later today? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I should show it to you guys. If you want to see it, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll probably post it to both. There's links, of course, down in the description of the stream to my Twitter and to my Instagram. And if you love pictures of cats, it's definitely a place to go, because I take care of you guys. If you're a fan of pictures of cats, well, I've got you covered. I have got you covered. There we go. Awesome. All right, so we're slowly getting this cave built up here. I'm checking my inventory, and we're a little sparse on, of course, our smooth stone. So we're gonna have to take a trip down to the smeltery. Play Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a game I wanted to play, but then it's been played a lot, and I really want to get on the kind of the ground floor of a game. A lot of people have already played it. I like to play something that not a lot of people have already played. That's what I've been trying to find lately. There are so many pictures of Jelly on Instagram. Yes, there is. Yes, there are. We love them, every one of them, don't we? One can never have too many Jelly pictures. That is true. That is true. Do I play horror games? No, I don't. But I was actually going to try to play the Five Nights at Freddy's, but I never quite got around to it. Do I play? I thought that said Hunger Games. Sorry. Play COD Black Ops 3. We probably will stream Black Ops 3 this. We'll probably definitely stream it. Okay, let's take the express route. Express route all the way down to the smeltery. You have escaped from the cow farm. I will give it to you. I never kill a cow who escapes from the cow farm. I feel like it's just, you know, if you're able to get out, well then you are good in my book. Remember the picture of Jelly in the back? Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yes, Jelly, the picture in the bag when my dad was in the hospital. Yeah, that was sad. Like Jelly knew like he was sick and she wanted to go to the hospital. So she got in the bag that we are gonna bring and we walk into the kitchen and she's just ready to go. Hide in the closet at IKEA and scare people. Oh, so at Home Depot, like if you're familiar with it, it's like a home improvement warehouse type thing, big warehouse, lots of like, you know, home improvement thingamabobs. So they have these shelves and like it's perfect height for me just to roll under. And so sometimes I'll just roll under there and when people like walk by, they're like, whoa, creepy man in a wheelchair under there. That looks pretty good. Once we get that all terraformed, ooh, that's gonna be beautiful. Let me double check, make sure the stream is operational and running smooth. Let me just double check everything, make sure we're good. All right, awesome, wonderful. All right, let's get back to work here. Let's get back to work here. Please say what? Poo poo panda? What? Oh, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys always say the funniest things. All right, let's bring this piece over to here. There we go. So who is new? All right, so who in the stream today is there? This is their very first stream. Let me know, like, if this is your first stream. I would like to know if we have any new people today. Any new awesome subscribers today? There we go. Well, welcome, Sci-Fi Explain. Well, welcome to the stream. I really appreciate you coming out today. Really appreciate you coming out. Ivan's totally new, of course. Of course. Of course. Oh, that's great. I always like to make sure I welcome all the new, everybody new today. Well, welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying today and seeing all the new and cool roller coaster stuff we're working on. So hopefully you enjoy, and if you are enjoying the stream, definitely follow so you'll be notified when I go live next time. There we go. And if you're, a regular around here, make sure you follow me on Twitter to be up to date when I do stream, because I try to give about an hour notice on Twitter before I go live, or if I'm not able to stream that day, I will definitely update you as I know on the Twitters. Yes, Sniper. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I appreciate that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you're doing that again, aren't you? You're hitting me again. You're hitting me. You're hitting me. You're doing that again. Why did they need to do that to me? I don't know. I don't know, but they do. It's 9 p.m. in the UK. Ooh, it's getting a little late. It's getting a little late. But I feel like this is probably a good time to stream. I think it's, a good time. It's not too late where you are. And then it's still pretty early where I am. So I don't think it's too bad of a time to stream. There we go. So that's kind of the pattern that I want through here. So that it'll kind of curve through here. These will be the cave walls across here, looking super fancy. Oh, those mobs today are relentless. They are absolutely relentless. Look at him over there in his ways. He's got his fancy little hat. Jeez, I can't even get to him. Get out of here. There we go. So like we talked about, this is just kind of the preliminary, kind of getting the details on here. Eventually, of course, we're going to get more different varieties of stone built in here, so it's not all just the smooth stone. We don't want this to be 1.1 or anything looking. We want this to be modern Minecraft building. There we go. Oh, you and your fancy suits. Mobs will never compare to Departed. That is true. That is very true. In our next episode, we actually finally get some void armor. We get attacked by this creature, and he drops us some armor, and it was very much appreciated. Luggerboy, well, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming out. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. I thank you for coming out. Do I watch Doctor Who? I do. I'm a little bit behind. I'm still on the season with Bowtie Guy, so I'm still a little bit behind. But I do plan on finishing that season up hopefully soon. So if you know me, you know I'm always a little bit behind. I'm always a little bit, whatever the current movie is, I'm usually about a year behind. So it's like I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. That was cool. But I'm a year behind where everybody else is on to Avengers and all that good stuff. Whereas I'm still on to Guardians. Let's get some more light in here. It's a little bit dark. Let me get a little bit of light action in here. Sorry, I got super distracted with the cave building. Sometimes I get like in like a Minecraft trance and I just start going for it. I just start like, getting lots of like, just click, 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 and I get like a trance. I'm like, oh, I'm neglecting the chat. I'm neglecting the chat. I try to make sure I keep up with what's going on. Scar, what is your favorite Minecraft food? Red Raptor asks. Well, Red Raptor, that's a good question. It's a tough one between probably. Well, I mean, I prefer steak because it's, the most beneficial really. And also, when you harvest your steak, you also can get leather and all that good stuff. But my favorite food is probably I don't know, I love the cake on here. I actually don't have any cake. I don't think I've ever had a cake on Scarland, but in other worlds, we love our cake. So we always have that ready to go. Have I ever played the Kingdom Hearts series? Could ask. Well, yes, I have, and I absolutely love the Kingdom Hearts series. I didn't get to play the first one all the way through because I didn't have a console at that time. And then I did get a console, but the game was actually my brother's. So I only got to play a little bit, but I was able to play, I think it's the second one, right? Because Kingdom Hearts 3 has not come out, nor has it a release date, I'm pretty sure. At least to try to keep up with things. But I love that game. That is one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game. I always say that the voice actor for what was his name? I mean, I've got his character right there. It's just I'm completely blank in the head. I literally have the character right there, and I just can't think of his name. Oh, Jack Skellington. What am I thinking? The character who voiced Jack Skellington for the game, I always thought that he was actually better than. I want my torches? I always thought that he was actually better than the actual voice actor in the movie. I always thought that guy did a really good job. Whoever it was who did the voice acting for that particular character. Oh, you meant what's my favorite mob within Minecraft? Oh, well, my favorite mob is actually the Guardians. I love the Guardians. I love the Guardians. I got my love-hate relationship with creepers, but I love the Guardians. I think they did such a fantastic job designing them. They've got that wandering eye that follows you about. They got the death ray. I mean, how could you go wrong with the death ray? How could you go wrong with the death ray? So, yeah, I love the guy. I love it, love it, love it. Which would be nice if we actually had Guardians in Scarland, but unfortunately, that's not a thing that can happen because, I don't know, villages, no temples, no wells. I mean, we don't even have a well. Don't even have a well. So, of course, tomorrow we actually have a new Dig or Die episode. So look forward to that for tomorrow. Got a brand new episode of that going up. I'm glad I'm back on track again with that series, getting those up. Next week, I should have another Scar Mail series going up, depending on how things go this week with some stuff. Hopefully that happens, and you guys can look forward to a new Scar Mail series. So if you guys have any mail, there's a link to down in the below on the description of the stream, there is my address for my P.O. box. So if you have any letters or fan art, I love fan art so much, so much. Definitely send it to me before next Sunday, because the next Scar Mail video goes up. Hopefully next Sunday. Hopefully, we'll see. I try to do these about every month now, so I'm kind of set on about it every month or so schedule for Scar Mail. There we go. We're almost enclosed. Awesome. Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard, and thank you so much for subscribing. Unfortunately, my MooBot did not give me an alert for that. I'm so sorry, I missed your name. Can you guys post the name of the new subscriber in the chat? I did not get a notification on my screen, unfortunately, that time. But thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate all the support. And of course, enjoy your jelly emotes and of course your chat badge. And yeah, so I really appreciate your support. But unfortunately, MooBot did not give me any notification. The notifications today have been a little bit finicky. I'm so sorry. Well, let me check something here. Let me go to Twitch alerts. Let's see here. Yeah, MooBot is now not working, but Twitch Alerts is now working. Well, thank you, Twitch Alerts. Offensive fail. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so thank you so much. And I'm super sorry that MooBot didn't give me an announcement earlier. I'm so sorry about that. But, you're at the whim of some of these devices working. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And enjoy your jelly emotes. Everybody loves a good jelly emote. There we go. Yeah, I think that should be a thing. Like when you guys go into chats, always use the jelly emotes. We'll spread the good word of jelly. All right. Oh, Aaron, that's great. What are your thoughts on iron golems since playing with Neebs? I can't look at iron golems the same ever again. I can't. I can't look at iron golems the same after Belvedere. Oh, Belvedere. I love Belvedere. Such a great guy. So misunderstood. Oh, man. Poor Belvedere. Belvedere's still kicking, right? Belvedere is still... yeah, so... yeah, I know... Pistol Frows, I know you've been a subscriber for a long time, so I really appreciate all the support. All the support. Thank you so much. But yeah, the Iron Golems. Oh man, poor Belvedere. Such a great guy. So misunderstood. When I was in the Departed series, there are some Iron Golems in the village, and all I could think about was poor Belvedere. Poor Belvedere. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a video with Neebs Gaming recently. Actually, well, recently actually is not really accurate. It's been a while, but it's been maybe a month or two. And we built a house, did a lot of other shenanigans around their server. We had a ton of fun. There was an archery contest that I came in second place. So sad about that. But we built a really cool house and did a lot of fun stuff. So there's actually a link to that on my channel. If you go to my videos on the main channel area, you can find the announcement video that I made that links it to their video. There we go. We've got ourselves a partial cave. Now, it's not perfect yet by any means. Definitely not perfect by any means, but we're getting there. Definitely getting there. Mr. Puppy, you have one of my shirts? Oh, that's amazing. I would love, if you can, take a picture of it and send it to me on Twitter. I will definitely retweet it if you do. A lot of people always say they have my shirt and they're going to send me a picture, but, you know, life gets in the way and they get distracted and forget or whatever. But if you do, and if you're able to, take a picture of it and send it to me on Twitter. I'd love to retweet it. Or if any of you guys have any Good Times with Scar t-shirts, definitely send me a picture of it on Twitter. I'd absolutely love to see it. And I'd love to retweet it. All right, there we go. And I'm working on new designs. I always say that, but I really am. I'm really working on some new designs, or at least trying to find somebody to do some new graphic work or whatever. I've done all the graphic work myself, but I would like to have a little bit more kind of variety of designs that I might not be able to know how. So I'm looking for like a graphic designer to kind of take up some of that. My mom was actually wearing her Scar shirt yesterday, which was kind of funny. It's always funny when one of your like a family member's wearing it. You're like, oh, that's cool. How do you send me mail? There is a little box down at the bottom of the kind of the stream information tab. Down below, there is my address for my PO box. So letters and fan art are opened on the Scar Mail series that we do about every month, hopefully. Generally every month now. There we go. We should stream the Scar Mail series. That'd be crazy. I should make my shirts in tank tops? Well, thank you. I mean, I've gotten next to no feedback, so any feedback on the shirts would be amazing. Because I rely on feedback. Like, that's a huge part of, like, somebody who just is a one-man shop. Like, everything on my channel, I've done myself. So whenever I get feedback from you guys, like constructive, like really good criticism on how to, like, improve something, like, I take that to heart and, like, dig down and try to, like, make that happen. So if you... do I ever show my family Scarland? Yes, everybody knows Scarland. Like, I always ask my parents for like advice on like designs and builds and stuff. Um, More colors. Well, there actually are in the Scar shirts, like the scar going across. You can actually have that shirt in, I think, like 10 different colors. It's displayed in one particular color, but you can get it in multiple colors, just the actual shirt. But thanks for the feedback, because any feedback is always super important. Like, so now I know more colors, more colors, more colors. There we go. So yeah, that's great. I love that. All right, there we go. Now I have a question for you guys. Is it time to change my end slate at the end of my videos? The outro like graphic. I've had that graphic since my very first video. And I think it's probably time to update it. It's the only graphic I still have from the old days, and I kind of just leave it there because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic, if you will. Do you guys think it's time to update the end graphic with something more modern, something more in line with our current graphics? I think it's probably time to do some upgrades. I think it's probably time. Even though I love having the old graphic from when in 2012, and if you go to my very first video, I say in that video that these graphics are temporary till I get something better. And what, 3-4 years later, it's still there. It's still there. No. Oh, well, maybe we'll keep it there as kind of like a, I don't know. We'll see. You love the old graphic. Oh no, everybody wants to keep it. Oh, that's funny. You guys want to keep it. There we go. Looking good, looking good. We're actually pretty well enclosed now. So now it's really, the only point now is to just really kind of get all the detail blocks placed. We'll probably get to that in a little bit, but we need to kind of refine our opening here a little bit. Let's open this up just a bit through here. Oh yes, there will be definitely, Philip, there will definitely be crystals, but not in this particular cave. In the other cave we're going to be working on, that's a little bit, there's actually the cave that drops under the station. That's where the crystals are going to go, and giant ones at that. So they'll be pretty cool. Oh, we forgot this whole area over here. All right, well, let's finish it up. And I thought we were done with that part. No, no, no. I would love a new intro. I would love a new intro. See, I like what a lot of the StudTech members have done, where they do like a little graphic. They do a little graphic and then a little bit of music in the beginning. I like that. I like that. I still don't know exactly what I want to do for an intro. Seriously, I've been saying that since like 2013. But anyway, eventually I'll get around to it. Eventually I'll get around to a new thing. Yeah, I know. I like what the StudTech guys have done with the like the StudTech logo, and then they do a little bit of music and attached to it. I do like that. I'm always just shy about doing any music on YouTube because of, you know, how that always goes down. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, but Wells, you got it. Everybody copy that other one. What's his name? There we go. Yeah, so everybody like copied him, and then they copied you, and yeah, it's the whole thing. There we go. Bring that across there, and then work on getting this section all brought up here. Looking good, looking good. Why don't I have a way to submit? Or I can't talk. Sorry about that. Scar is unable to talk at the moment. If anybody has an intro, they can of course submit it to me. They can send me a link on Twitter, of course. Send me a link on Twitter. I'll definitely take a look at it. And yeah, so I would love to see that. So if any of you guys are super awesome graphic artists and you want to try making an intro or something, definitely go ahead and do it. I would love to see it. Oh, awesome, Wells. You know some places to get some royalty-free music. Yeah, I know. It's always tough to find something that's that'll work. I think the one that you and I think the one that you're using, that one's pretty good, isn't it? I think they have actually that music has been added to the library on YouTube so that it can't get flagged. Whereas some people are like, "Hey, my music's royalty free," but it still could get flagged by YouTube's algorithms. Whereas that music, I think you and Stud are using. I think that music has all been cleared by YouTube so that there won't be like issues. So I think that's pretty cool. Is that the Doctor Who hat behind me? No. No. Does Doctor Who have a hat like that? Oh, like I said, I'm not caught up on Doctor Who, so so I don't know. Do you guys, how many of you guys watch the archives on Twitch if you missed the stream? Is that anything you guys do? Do you watch the archives if you miss a stream and you want to watch it? Do you guys come back here? Do you guys come back here and watch it on the archives? I'm just curious because I always do archive and highlight the footage from the previous stream. So I was just wondering, is that something you guys, continue, you guys like to see, you want to see more of? Make sure I always do to highlight all the streams so that if you do miss a stream, you can always come back and then watch the parts that you want. Just curious because I noticed that a lot of people started to watch the highlights. Like some of them are doing about like 200 views, which is pretty decent for like a highlighted video on Twitch. It has no discoverability via like searches. So I was just curious. Because I noticed there seemed to be a lot of people started to watch, so I was just curious what you guys had to say. You watched every single one of the streams? Oh, I wish we had some of the old streams. Twitch changed a policy a while back on the way streams went, or archives worked, and then they deleted a lot of them. So unfortunately, I lost my very first streams, which is super sad, but I wish I still had them. I wish I still had my very first ones. Very first one was like CT, Ivan, all those guys. Jack, all those guys were there that first stream where I built a house and stuff. Well, I'm liking that part of the cave. I think that's pretty cool. I would like this part to be a little bit narrow. I would like to bring this in a little bit through here. The reason being, I would like it to kind of have this opening up feel. As you kind of go up the hill, everything kind of widens as you go up, and then it just kind of has a nice look as you kind of go up, kind of like an opening effect. I'm just really worried that Bob's gonna come up from behind and blow up all my stuff, blow up all the progress we've made today. There we go. So that's what I kind of wanted. See, as you kind of come through here, it'll open up and get wider and wider as you kind of go up into the station. I plan on finishing the roller coaster pretty, as much as it doesn't look like it, we're really close actually to kind of getting this thing really wrapped up. We in today's episode, we completed all of the track layout. So all the track layout has been completely finished, and this part still needs to be readjusted. It's a little bit funny right there. We'll work on that in a little bit. But yeah, so the roller coaster has been completely laid out. The next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to do one of our really cool time-lapse videos, which I'm excited about because I've got some really great ideas about kind of improving it. So we'll do that, get up all the lattice work of supports, and then we go into a next phase of the roller coaster project, which is not really building the roller coaster, but building, you know, pirate ships, krakens, underwater scenes, different things that'll really mix up the repertoire of episodes, which I think you guys will really like. But other than that, for Scarland, we do have some more stuff coming up this summer, which I'll plan on talking about a little bit more in a Scarlog. We are going to be doing a big update to the Scarland tree farm. So tree farm is going to get updated, and we're going to have all sorts of cool new things over there. We're going to do all the updates on the tree farm on Twitch. So that'll be pretty cool to have all that done on Twitch. So we have some fun things to do on here. Hey, Ivan, thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I was pretending I was on the roller coaster. Do I like Assassin's Creed? Yes, I actually do like Assassin's Creed, but I did avoid the last Assassin's Creed because of the glitches. I plan on maybe picking it up sometime, but I kind of avoided it just because I just didn't really want to deal with all the problems that it had on the PC. So I didn't get it there, but I do plan on getting the next Assassin's Creed, the one in London. That one looks really cool, so I definitely am looking forward to that. I think that'll be a really cool one to watch, or to play. Not watch, but play. What am I watching, a movie? No, we're playing a game. Alpha Gamer, well hello there, and welcome to the stream. So I'm just kind of going through here, refining a little bit, just, you know, making sure the cave looks nice and just getting some details in here. Nightbot is sleeping, hey? Let me check that. All right, let me know. Is Nightbot back up? Let me know if Nightbot is awake again. Waterbender, hey, what's up? I didn't see you there. I didn't see you today. Well, welcome back to the stream. There's Nightbot. Good old Nightbot. Welcome back. Welcome back, Nightbot. Nightbot is like the most sassy bot of them all, right? Nightbot is so sassy sometimes. Play Happy Wheels? I have no idea what that is, but it sounds very intriguing indeed. I am playing on a PC. Julianne, well, I thank you so much for coming out, and hopefully you have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you live. Some people are going away for the day, you know, going on their business, or some people are going to sleep now. So it's funny, I'm like, well, have a good day or a good night, depending on where you live. What is your record for playing Minecraft consecutively? Oh, I cannot talk today. I'm just messing up all the words today, and very much so. I cannot say that word for some reason. Without a break. Well, that is a good question. That is a really good question. Without a break. I don't know, actually. I'm guessing it was a few hours. But I don't know. I do know with Roller Coaster Tycoon, the original, I played that for like 15 hours straight when I first got it. I played it so much that it literally made me sick. When I got off of it, I was like dizzy and I was like, whoa. So, hey there, Bob. So that one was about 15 hours straight. It's a very gory game, Happy Wheels, but it has such a happy name. How can it be gory? How could it be? That makes me sad. Waiting eagerly for the s'more house? Well, like we talked about, we're about 2 weeks from the s'more house. We're about 2 weeks. All right, well, there we go. So let's actually take our ride back down there. And then, what in the world is going on over here? What is going on in Tippy's pen over here? He's got a friend. He's got a friend. He's got an orange sheep friend now. Oh, that's great. How did that sheep get in there? And why is it orange? Oh, that's great. Running on the side of the mobs remind you of Dying Light. Oh, that's a game I really wanted to play, but I never got to it. Yeah, I missed a lot of games this year that I really wanted to play, but I've been just so busy with, getting the roller coaster build, getting Stud Tech off the ground, getting all the, the builds, the fart fort and all that good stuff set up, that I kind of neglected getting some of those games played. I really wish I would have. I'll probably definitely get to it eventually, but we'll definitely get to it eventually. So now what we need to do in our next stream here is to add all the detail through here, add all the andesite and all the different blocks to make this look unique. Right now we just kind of base shell. So this is kind of like a canvas that we can now paint. So we built the canvas. Now we just need to add all the paint and decorative details and all that good stuff and orange sheep hype. Oh, that's great. But guys, I thank you so much for coming out today.